So this week, a friend told me, so according to Judaism, there is no heaven and hell, correct? So I thought I should answer this question while I'm preparing a herring, salmon schmaltz herring, by a special request for this Shabbat. This salmon was sitting overnight in kosher salt, marinating in kosher salt, and we'll see how we can prepare herring out of it. So the question is again, do Jews believe in heaven and hell? So here's the thing. The fundamental idea in Judaism is that each one of us is made out of two parts, a body and a soul. The body is made out of the earth, is physical, and it craves physical. And our soul is made out of heaven, and it craves spirituality, it wants to serve, and it cleaves to God. Now, they are working as partners throughout lifetime. And the body is a vehicle for the soul. And then, when a person dies, what dies is the body. The soul doesn't die. The soul cannot die because someone is ill. The piece of heaven which is within us isn't dying because our body is failing. So what happens when a person leaves this world? What happens is that the body cannot contain anymore the soul. And the soul returns to a state of spirit. Where does soul belong? Where can soul go to? There's no other place the soul goes other than heaven. Because it lives in heaven. That's what it is. It was actually just sent to earth to fulfill a mission. So obviously, souls go to heaven. Where else can souls go? So if so, what is the hell all about? If everyone goes to heaven, every soul goes to heaven, so why is there a concept of Gehinnom? So Gehinnom cannot be anything like physical pain, simply because we don't have a physical body that can experience any physical pain. So what is the Gehinnom? What is that idea that the soul leaves the world and isn't going immediately to heaven? Well, it means it like this. Every soul was sent on this earth with a mission and a purpose. And what happens is, since it's combined with the body, it could lose that purpose and forget that there's a reason we are here and just pursue physical pleasures and temptations. And what happens is, when this soul is stripped from the body, all of a sudden its mission becomes very clear. And it's a very painful thing for the soul to realize that here I was sent this earth to fulfill a purpose, to bring God's presence to this earth, to bring goodness and kindness. And here I'm coming back empty-handed. And that embarrassment is a very painful state for the soul. And that is the concept of Gehinnom. That is the concept that was translated somehow as hell, which means basically a painful experience for the soul as it realizes the truth of what her life was about and the fact it wasn't able to achieve what it was sent to do. But eventually, it will go to heaven because there's no other place that the soul can go other than heaven. There's a story that's been told to explain this idea of the pain of the soul when it realizes that it wasn't able to fulfill its purpose. And I may be tearing through this story since I'm cutting the jalapeno. But the story is about a father raising a family who was very poor. And one day he saw a ad in the newspaper saying that we have a trip going to Diamond Island. Diamond Island is an island that is filled with diamonds. Just like there's sand, there's diamonds. And you can pick up as much as you want to. Join us for the ride. You come back and you have as many diamonds as you would like. And this man, of course, knowing that he didn't have anything better waiting for him, he said, why not try? And he signed up for the trip to Diamond Island. And he went on a boat, and after a long ride, they arrived on the island. And exactly as was told, the place was filled with diamonds. The man couldn't believe it. He took his hands and he started to fill his pockets with diamonds. Every kind of diamond, every color, every size that one can imagine. And after a long day of working hard at finding diamonds, he stopped in a local restaurant and he wanted to have dinner. So he ordered for himself the most expensive dinner that they have in the menu. And he enjoyed a beautiful dinner that he never had in his life. And then the waiter is coming with the bill, and he puts his hand in his pocket and he gives him a bunch of diamonds, and he said, you know what, you can keep all of these diamonds and you can keep the change. And the waiter is looking and says, diamonds? We all have diamonds over here everywhere. We don't care for diamonds. The only way you can pay in this island is with chicken fat. Chicken fat is what we pay. This is the currency here. Chicken fat, where did I get chicken fat? So the waiter responded and said, if you want to earn chicken fat, you got to work. Where can I find work? Well, we actually need someone to wash dishes in the kitchen. Work for a few hours, give you a little bit of chicken fat, and be able to pay your bill. So he goes and he works in the kitchen, and he, in a few hours he makes enough chicken fat to pay the bill. And then he starts to work a little bit harder and earn a little bit more chicken fat. And he started to be very successful. And he's earning a lot of chicken fat. And he's buying real estate, he's earning more chicken fat, he's trying to really collect lots of chicken fat. And after a few weeks of being in Diamond Island, he's ready to go back home with barrels of beautiful chicken fat. He knows his family will not have to worry ever again. And he loads the boat and he's starting to make his trip back to his family. His family that heard that the father is coming back after being on Diamond Island. They're all waiting on the shore with great excitement. And the father comes with the boat, and the place is smelling like they can't stand even close to where he is. And when he comes out and looks on his family, all of a sudden realized chicken fat. I was in Diamond Island. No one over here cares about chicken fat. We need diamonds here. And he cannot bury himself from embarrassment. And then he checks his pockets, deep in his pocket, and he's able to find one diamond from that first day that he packed his bags, his pockets with the diamond. He's able to find one diamond here, one diamond there. And with this diamond, he's able to give something to his family after being away for such a long time. So, of course, this is a parable that explains what the soul is experiencing. We were sent to this earth to collect diamonds. However, since we are in a world of materialism, of selfish egoism, and people could become consumed in the physicality of the world, in the selfish needs and pleasures, and forget that what has real value is diamond. And what happens when the soul returns back, the truth of what life is about is revealed to the soul. And yes, that could be painful, but eventually there is no one who will not be able to find a beautiful diamond in some pocket that they will be able to show for themselves and feel that this journey has been worthwhile. So we are all on this earth to collect diamonds, and I know that each one of us is collecting diamonds, the good deeds, the mitzvot that we do, the care that we show to others, the smile that we put on people's faces. All of these are the diamonds that can be collected only on this planet Earth. Because there's no better place than being on this earth, because this is where we can accomplish Hashem's mission that was given to us. And this is also the reason why when one passes away, we say Kaddish and we do mitzvahs in their memories, because this is how, after they've finished their journey, they can still earn diamonds. Because when you're in heaven, you cannot earn any diamonds. However, when people are doing something in this earth, in their memory, this is a diamond that you are sending them. It's like shipping to your relatives, to your loved ones, diamonds from this earth. Diamonds that you cannot earn anywhere else. So we have beautiful salmon herring for Shabbat. If you'd like to enjoy these, I'm just going to add some pepper and some spices, and you're invited to Kiddush tomorrow. Services begin at 9:30. You can show up only for Kiddush if you'd like at 12 o'clock and enjoy some salmon herring. I hope you enjoyed this pre-Shabbat cooking inspiration lesson. Thank you.